Salutai, prieten, moi fortes club here, and ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to a brand new freaking LP here on the Sanctuary. Welcome to the first game of my favorite series of all times. I am not even joking. I'm not saying one of my favorite series. I'm not saying the modern favorite series. I'm saying my favorite series of all times. I think at this point, thinking about it, like, you know, in generally, and looking back, I think this even beats Wing Commander. Because Wing Commander, while I do enjoy the series, and while it was my first gaming series, my first science fiction thing series that kind of like, you know, introduced me to science fiction, you know, we are talking about two groups of separate games. We have Wing Commander 1 and 2, which I love, but it didn't really click, like, you know, to me, Wing Commander 3 and 4 were the games that introduced me the most. But I feel like, even like comparing it with Wing Commander, this is a different beast. I feel like it's a much bigger beast, and because it's more recent, of course, it took advantage of that, and it gave us something very special, very unique enough to make me feel like this is much more special than Wing Commander. Wing Commander will always have a place in my heart as the series that started everything, right? But this, I feel like it's even bigger than Wing Commander, even bigger than Crusader, even bigger than other science fiction theme series and other series in general, like Bioshock and, you know, so on and so forth. Welcome to Mass Effect, boys. Oh my freaking goodness. I think by now everyone knows, especially science fiction fans and RPG fans, you guys know what this game is all about. You guys at least have heard of Mass Effect. It's impossible not to hear of this game, because this game, man, changed everyone's lives, especially the science fiction fans that were also RPG lovers, because this is exactly what this game is all about. This is a science fiction role-playing game, and not just any science fiction role-playing game. This is a BioWare story-driven science fiction role-playing game. So, oh my gosh, especially if you've played KOTOR. I know I still need to finish it and all that, but if you've played KOTOR, this game is the next fucking level. It's the next gen KOTOR without the Star Wars theme. And we all know just how popular KOTOR was, not just because it was a Star Wars game and because it's to this day the only Star Wars RPG, but also because of its style. And maybe not everyone liked the gameplay there, but everyone enjoyed the story-driven you know, style, and this is exactly what Mass Effect has. Gameplay wise, it's different. Not exactly like, you know, I mean, it doesn't have that D&D elements though, but it still has some of the other features. You'll see in a second when we start here. So why is it special? Well, in my book, the reason why I love this game so much is because of its story and the gameplay, and also the characters. Actually, pretty much everything, even the sound, like, yeah, the music. I mean, you can hear it. It's so I don't know how to explain it. It's so science fiction-ish, you know, so relaxing, so spacey. I don't know how to call it. It's very nice, and the theme, like, you can feel it. You can feel this. It's just by listening to the tune here. Just, oh man, it just put me in that Mass Effect state, right? Like, it's in the game state. It's amazing. The graphics back then were pretty fucking amazing as well. You will see that by today's standards. Actually, Mass Effect looks severely outdated. It didn't really hold up that well like the more recent games in the series, especially Mass Effect 3, which is what, 3 years old or 4 years old. I mean, it feels like it was released yesterday, really. But Mass Effect 2, somewhere in between. The first game, yeah, it looks severely outdated. And also, it didn't help that this is actually a port. Like I said, Mass Effect was released in 2007 exclusively for Xbox. So this title originally was an Xbox exclusive game, and then in 2008 they ported it to PC. I don't think this game has PlayStation releases or anything like that. No, I'm pretty fucking sure it doesn't. So it's one of those deals, you know, with Microsoft, where they release a game for Xbox first, and then they release it 1 year later on the PC, and Sony, well, sucks stuff, because yeah, they will not get the game on their consoles, which is a bit good, but I guess they're doing exactly the same. They're not giving the PC guys any chances or the Xbox, so they're just releasing for the. What is with this fucking bullshit? Like, what is this shit, man? Aren't we like all gamers? Really? Like, what is with this console war? It's stupid. It really is stupid. I never got this shit, and you know, it never worked. Like I never actually, as a matter of fact, with Mass Effect, this was the only time when it did work, and I actually got a console. I forgot to mention it because I did actually play this game in 2007, and it was my first and only time so far, and I really hope it's, you know, gonna be the only time when I was tempted enough to buy a console, just because, you know, it was exclusive. I was at that time, I was kind of like somewhat thinking to give consoles a try, and I exactly at that time when I was somewhat thinking, this game freaking popped and made the decision for me pretty much. But yeah, I kind of regretted it because Mass Effect was the only game I actually enjoyed it, and you know, the rest of the games I couldn't even Mass Effect. I don't know how the fuck I actually managed it. I guess I was so in love with it that I didn't care. I was like, I don't give a shit, you know. I just played the game. I loved it. I wanted to find out more about the story, what happened, you know, all that shit. So I didn't care that was on the consoles and all that. But as soon as I tried to play Halo or whatever, I just nope. No fucking way. I can't fucking play on the consoles. I don't know, man. I don't know. You give me a keyboard and a mouse on a console, I don't mind. That's, you know, it's a different thing. But there are no keyboards, aren't there, boys? So, which is silly because you have USB. So, why? Why not? Because I guess that's the entire idea behind a console. You have a controller. It's more mobile. It's more flexible. The idea behind it is to give you flexibility. Anyway, so yeah, guys, and I remember this was actually, and I think I played GTA 4 as well, and then I sold the console and both games, and Halo, because I had Halo 3 as well when they all appeared on the PC, the sports, right? Though Mass Effect had a couple of problems and you know, has some DRM bullshit, online activation. Yeah, because that's how EA rolled back then, just like how they roll now with the de novo shit. But back then they had this activation crap, blah blah blah, whatever. And I remember, I think I waited a while until they removed it. There was like some fucking drama, and then they removed that. And when they removed that, that's when I bought it. Anyway, it was a bit messy. But all in all, guys, between 2007 and 2010, when was, by the way, that's when Mass Effect 2 popped, and that's when I officially played the first game for the last time. Yep, 6 years have passed since then, guys. Kind of crazy. I actually played the game, I think, between 6 and 8 times. Between 6 and 8 times. I played this game a lot of times. So yeah, and I think 4 times was only on the console, or 3 times, and then the rest was on the PC. So that's a bit crazy, because that means that I played it 3 times in 1 year. Ooh, I don't think I've actually ever played any game so many times in 1 year before, I have to say. But anyway, so with that being said, I think it is time to start the game. By the way, I'm playing this game in 720p because I cannot fucking record any games, even Mass Effect, which is 2008. I cannot record 1080p, guys. Even if it works, it's not gonna work before. Like, it works 25 frames, and I start recording. Even with Bandicam and all that, it just jumps. I mean, it's 720p. It works at 28 frames right now, so it's gonna be very interesting, to be honest. It just jumped like 14 frames or something. It's like, no fucking way I'm gonna do it. Now, mind you, there's something that I do want to mention. I am playing ultra high, etc. This is a 2008 game. After all, I'm playing on ultra high on onboard with an onboard graphic card. It's yeah, and recording. So I'm pushing a bit the limits here, but which I guess makes sense. Why wouldn't, you know, why doesn't work? Oh well, who gives a shit? Let's have some fun. So let's start this. Let's do this. These are my options, by the way. Again, yeah, ultra high. It's like I think I might actually remove motion. Fuck it. Let's just whatever. So let's yeah, you know when you have the film grain This is gonna be a very funny, interesting game, that's for sure. Anyway, input, sensitivity, gameplay. I don't know. That's kind of hardcore insanity. Tempted to just go casual, just so we have fun because we're playing it for the story. But squad power usage active. Subtitles, yes. Definitely keep it like that. Squad only. Yeah. Anyway, like as I played this game many times, I could go and it, but it's been 6 years though, so I'm not gonna be too cocky about it now. Alright. So, with that being said, let's start the game.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested.
Connect to database. Then this is a secure connection.
Establishing secure connection.
Okay.
Secure connection confirmed.
So, with that being said, it's time to make our little jar. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, meet Shepard. Shepard is actually our hero here. So he's the main hero. We are Shepard. We're not gonna play as like Shepard per se. We're gonna customize and we're gonna play as a female.
Please log in to access your
We can't
profile.
change the last name, but we will be Blair Shepard. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. And we're gonna customize it like this. Encryption. Very username.
Warning. Data corruption detected.
Automatic reconstruction failed.
Please reconstruct profile.
Reconstruct profile, which means
Confirm
make
pre-service history.
So what are we gonna be? So we have a bit of a background, yeah? Dragon Age, everyone. Okay. By the way, can I already customize her, or both of your parents were in the Alliance military? Your child was spent on ships and stations or transferred from position never staying one location for more than a few years. It's at the age of 18. Ooh, colonists, you were born and raised on Mindoira, a small border colony in the Atacama Traverse. When you were 16, slaves already in Mindoira. Oh, slaughtered family and friends. Earthborn. Alright, well, Spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
Oh shit. During your service, a mission you were on went horribly wrong. Sole survivor. Oh, trapped in a extensive situation without overcome physical torment and psychological stress, they would have broken most people. Survival while all of those around you fell, and now you're alone and left to tell the tale. War hero, ruthless. You have held one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes your fellow soldiers aware of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. When in your military career, you find yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risk your own life to save your fellow soldiers, defeat the enemy despite impossible odds. This kind of sounds nice. I don't know where the soul survivor.
Confirm military specialization.
Now this is where the interesting bit is. So wait up. Did we?
Confirm psychological. Confirm. Please log in to access your profile.
See if there are. Yeah, no, it was okay. Alright, let's just do that because I thought customizing your chart comes first and then I can't remember. Oh my gosh, fucking A. I think that was in the
Warning,
second.
Data corruption detected.
Anyway, I like this shit. This is like, I feel like somebody's hacking. You know? Okay.
Please
so
reconstruct profile.
we're reconstructing the profile.
Confirm psychological. Confirm military
we have basically have 6
specialization.
classes. We have the soldier. Soldiers are combat specialists, ideal for the front lines of a firefight. Soldiers get improved health, can train in the use of all weapon types, start with the ability to use medium armor, and get specialized in heavy armor. Then we have the engineers. The engineers actually have the Omni tool. They can decrypt security systems, repair modified technical equipment, disrupt enemy weapons or shields, and heal their squad. Engineers can only use light armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. You only have pistols. It's a bit challenging. The Adept is basically a biotic specialist. Kind of kind of you know, it's kind of like Harry Potter here. Yeah, you have biotic powers to lift or throw objects. You have a shield. You can put shield to, you know, your squad mates, and disable destroy enemies. You only have like armor and can only receive weapons training with pistols. Again, infiltrate is my favorite, and I think I will go again with it, even though probably I finished the game like 4 times as an infiltrator. It's the sniper, pretty much. Long range, I train to use only tools focusing on decryption and offensive abilities rather than healing. You can use pistol or sniper rifles and medium armor. Fine by me. Sentinel. Sentinel is kind of a combination between biotic and tech. So it's between engineer and adept. And as far as I'm aware, Vanguard is a combination between warriors and adepts. Yeah. They're very good at short range. They have the shotguns, specialized medium armor. I'm gonna go with the infiltrator because it's the most familiar to me, really. Probably the entire fucking game I will be infiltrator, to tell you the truth. So hope you guys will not mind it. I actually play with all the classes, so to me it's at this point it's. But yeah, I'm just gonna go with the one I'm most familiar, which is the infiltrator. I love it. The infiltrator is kind of like a combination between the engineer and the soldier with the sniper, pretty much, and the medium armor is the heavy one. So soldier, by the way, is the easiest for those that are new to Mass Effect and you want to try like that. But I will go with the infiltrator. It's more
confirm fun. Facial identification.
Change appearance. Thank you very much. Facial structure. So this is a 2007 game, but you know, BioWare always had quite an interesting. Okay, let me see. This is a. Alright, well, give me a second here. And should be the hair, because the hair is oh my gosh, what the fuck is going on with the hair there, guys? Ports. I've already found my hair, but I don't know if I should go for. This was my hair, by the way. This. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can see why this game is detailed, right? Not detailed. It's dated. Okay. Oh, it's a bit spooky. Maybe? Okay, I guess. Oh man, we still need a lot of change here. Makeup. So you have the eyeshadow color. You can actually change this shit, man. I'm just gonna put something here. There. I don't know. Make her look a bit more female-ish, actually. This is. See, you can make her look around. The jaw. She's okay. Nose is okay. I mean, don't have a problem with that. Eyes. Have different eye shapes. Oh, it looks a bit better like that. Change the iris color. Feel like the blues. Okay, that's Be okay. Nothing too crazy, guys. We're not. See the cheekbones, man. I'm telling you, that's interesting. Neck thickness, yeah. Cheekbones. And well, I guess those are not the cheekbones. What the fuck is that? Count? Perché un pic ascuțită, dar if you look at that, yeah. Ah, grupiți în... okay, I see what's going on here. Okay, that's much better. So you can actually customize your chars quite a bit. There you guys go. Alright, facial structure. Ah, this is interesting. This is what I had. What is the one that's better looking? This? This actually looks a bit better, doesn't it? And the complexion, dude. I have kind of like a scar there. Okay. Well, listen, this looks very nice. It's kind of like a smaller. You see what's going on here? I don't know what. Yeah, I should have freaking probably think about this a bit before. We're gonna go with this. Come on. She looks okay. It's like I'm doing every single time when I'm playing an RPG and I need to create a char. It's like, what am I trying to do? A robot here? What the fuck? See, this has like this actually has a bigger nose, but more realistic. This is a bit. I don't know if you. Ah, but this from the side looks awful. Okay, I think I kind of realize. Alright. Well, so there you guys go. This is our lady here. She looks okay, I would say. Mouth is fine. Yeah, we're not going too far. Hello. Lol. We're kind of going like this. Lol. Hey, look, those are duck lips, man. You can kind of like change the shape of the mouth as well, which is very nice. Keep them a bit perky, right? should we go for this? I think it should be okay, guys. This is fine. This is getting ridiculous. Every single time. Every single freaking time. And skin tone. What? Okay. Let's go. Let's go. This is the default one. Should be okay. Okay, guys. Well, we have a lady here. Finalized. Perfect.
Profile reconstruction complete.
This is our lady. Doesn't look that crazy change from the default, but she's fine tweaked. So,
confirm facial identification.
Should I try different hair? Let's try different hair. Come on. I mean, you know, the thing is, none of the proper hairstyles. This one is bugged. Yeah, it's not really. Not really a lot of choices. Alright, fine. Finalized.
Profile reconstruction complete.
An infiltrator sole survivor. Fine. Yes.
Identification confirmed.
Holy shit. Oh my freaking goodness. Okay, I think it should be enough, I would say. I want to level up squad only. Yeah, should be okay. Yay! Fucking hey! Holy shit.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lived aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She saw her whole unit die on a cruise. She could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we want protecting the galaxy?
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
In the year 2148, explores on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed slightly new technology enabling travel to further stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. They called in the greatest discovery in human history. The civilizations of the good galaxy called it Mass Effect. Ah, well. There you go. Like, it's the best fucking introduction they can have. I feel like I'm watching a movie, guys.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
Holy shit.
We are connected. Calculating transit mass and destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
Holy shit, that's us!
Board is green. Approach run has begun. Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1.
Space travel. Yep, that's
Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
Ladies and
1500
gents,
is good. Your captain will be pleased.
meet Joker. Oh,
I hate that guy.
Yep.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Ooh.
They don't send specters on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting on.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
I mean, come on! Come on, man. Welcome to Mass Effect, guys. Dude, I fucking love this game, man. It's just one of those things. Okay. So, that's our inventory. This is the journal. So, exit detail tutorial. Yeah, okay. Player tutorials. Basic controls. Okay. Yes, thank you. Personal history summary. Both of your parents were in the Alliance military. Your childhood was spent on ships and stations as they transferred from posting to posting. Following in your parents' footsteps, you enlisted at the age of 18. On your first mission, one of your first missions was an expedition to investigate Akuz, a lush world on the outskirts of Alliance space that suddenly dropped out of contact. Arriving on the surface, your patrol found the settlement intact, but there were no survivors. At nightfall, the treasure mote struck, mindless abominations of teeth and tentacles that rose from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they were dragged down to a gruesome death. 50 Marines died on a cruise. You were the only one to make it back, holy shit man, to the landing zone alive. A monument on the planet commemorates the massacre, a grim reminder of the price humanity must pay as they spread throughout the stars. Well, Humanity and the System Alliance. Timeline. This is actually quite useful. 2069. Armstrong Outpost at Shackletown Crater becomes the first human settlement on Luna. It is formally founded on July the 24th, on the 100th anniversary of the first lunar landing. 2103, Lowell City in Eos Chasma becomes the first human settlement on Mars. 2137, Elfel Ashlan Energy Corporation demonstrates helium-3 fuel extraction from the atmosphere of Saturn. 2142, construction of Gagarin Station, Jump Zero, begins beyond the orbit of Pluto. 2148, prospectors discover the Prothean ruins at Prometheus Planum on Mars. Keep in mind the Protheans. 2149, translation of Prothean data leads humans to the Charon mass relay. System Alliance the Systems Alliance founded to coordinate exploration and colonization of extrasolar worlds. 2151, a shipping accident at Singapore International Spaceport exposes downwind communities to containers of dust from Element Zero. Alliance begins construction of Arcturus Station. 2152, roughly 30% of the children born in Singapore after Element Zero exposure suffer from cancerous growth. System Alliance begins settlement on Earth's first extrasolar colony world. I can't freaking read. First extrasolar colony world, the planet Demeter. 2154, Commander Shepard is born. Oh, wow. Yeah. 2155, System Alliance occupies completed portions of Arcturus Station as a headquarters. 2156, some children of Singapore exhibit minor telekinetic abilities. 2157, Tuyans encounter human explorers, first contact war, occupation and liberation of the human colony of Shaanxi. 2158, humans learn potential of biotics. An international effort to track Element Zero exposures an international effort to track Element Zero exposures begins. Roughly 10% of the exposed children show some level of biotic ability. 2160, System Alliance Parliament formed. 2165, humans establish embassy on Citadel. What is Citadel? Well, you'll see that. 2170, Bataillon slavers attack the Alliance colony of Mindoir. 2176, Skylian Blitz, pirates and slavers attack Elysium, the human capital in the Skylian Village. 2177, Thresher Maws devote the Alliance colony of Akuz. 2178, in retaliation for the Skylian Blitz, an Alliance fleet wipes out an army of slavers on the moon of Torfan. 2183, current date. Well, nice. Bon. That's the codex. Yes, thank you. Oh my goodness. Whee! I gotta love that. Alright, so this is where our inventory is. So you have so you actually have all of the weapons. we have the sniper rifle. And basically kind of shows this. So we have the Avenger 1. Here we have all the mods, the damage. Anyway, I will show you that a little bit later down the line. This is the map. Attack from an ally approach. Okay, let's talk to Presley here.
Right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna get...
Hello.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat with Adams down at engineering. I didn't mean to cause any trouble. But you have to admit, something's odd about this mission. The whole crew feels it.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus.
Yeah.
Spectres are elite
we have a stealth system, huh?
top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive.
That's
but why are we
the ship that went.
staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Same here, man.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself.
Holy shit.
You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
You don't trust Nihilus?
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Yeah. Interesting. So Nihilus, you guys saw that. That by the way, that was a Turian. They are pretty badass actually. And yeah, he was a Spectre. Now, what is a Spectre? Well, we're gonna find that out later on.
I'll see if I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Okay. Hey, Codex. Okay, so let's read the Codex again. Aliens.
Roughly 1,200 years ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread, the Turians have come to rely on the Solarians for military intelligence and the Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations. Humanity's first contact with an alien race occurred in 2157. At that time, the Alliance allowed survey fleets to activate any dormant mass relays discovered, a practice considered dangerous and irresponsible by Council-aligned races. When a Turian patrol discovered a human fleet attempting to activate a relay, they attacked. One human vessel survived, retreating to the colony of Shanxi. The Turians followed, quickly defeating the local forces. Shanxi was occupied, the first and to date only human world to be conquered by an alien species. The Turians believed the handful of ships they defeated represented the bulk of human defenses, so they were unprepared when the Second Fleet, under Admiral Castany Drescher, launched a strong counteroffensive, evicting them from Shanxi. The Turians mobilized for full-scale war, drawing the attention of the rest of the galaxy. The Council quickly intervened, forcing a truce. Fortunately for humanity, the First Contact War was ended with a diplomatic solution.
So the Turians started it because of us activating the mass relays. The mass relays were, you guys saw, the relay at the beginning of the game that beamed us across space.
The Systems Alliance is an independent supranational government representing the interests of humanity as a whole. The Alliance is responsible for the governance and defense of all extrasolar colonies and stations.
That's us.
The Alliance grew out of the various national space programs as a matter of practicality. Sol's planets had been explored and exploited through piecemeal national efforts. The expense of colonizing entire new solar systems could not be met by any one country. With humans knowing that alien contact was inevitable, there was enough political will to jointly fund an international effort. Still, the Alliance was often disregarded by those on Earth until the First Contact War. While the national governments dithered and bickered over who should lead the effort to liberate Shanxi, the Alliance fleet struck decisively. Post-war public approval gave the Alliance the credibility to establish its own parliament and become the galactic face of humanity.
Ah, interesting, huh? Well, there you guys go. Ooh, Dr. Chopwas.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
What's happening on Eden
I
Prime?
sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I heard Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part. Spectres operate above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. You're always getting dropped into impossible situations, forced to survive unbeatable odds. Just like you on a cruise.
Wow.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
I suppose the Council could revoke the Spectre status of an agent who got out of hand. At that point, Citadel Security Services would take over.
Those C-Sec grunts wouldn't stand a chance. The Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers. The Spectres police themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you, Jenkins? What's it like?
It's very peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander. Eden Prime's one of our most stable colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess. No real danger there. There's gotta be something else going on. We've got a Spectre on board. That's why I'm so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to start.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had and everything will work out.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on a cruise. Everybody knows what you can do. This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
This mission isn't about personal glory, Corporal. We have a job to do. Don't do anything stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, ma'am. I'm not gonna screw this up.
The captain's waiting for me.
Goodbye, Commander.
Interesting. So what do you have here?
Roughly, Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance, and answer only to the Citadel Council. They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats to peace and stability in whatever way they deem necessary. They operate independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals. All get the job done one way or another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law. The Spectres were founded after the Solarians joined the Council. For many years, they operated in secrecy as backroom problem solvers. Only after the Krogan rebellions did their activities become publicized. Assignment of a Spectre is less contentious than a military deployment, but makes it clear that the Council is concerned about a situation.
Interesting. Alright, guys. Taking. Boom. There you guys go. I'm gonna stop it here for now. I think this kind of makes like. Oh shit. Alright. Well, I forgot that we can actually. Fuck yeah, man! Look at that. Combat, huh? Anyway, so yeah, guys, I'm gonna stop it here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Till then, have a good one.